So now that I've finished the left side triangle, I'm ready for the middle squares. And it says, with wrong side facing, pick up and purl 8 stitches along the edge of the next triangle or square. It's these 8 stitches here. Slip the last picked up stitch onto the left needle and purl 2 together and turn. So I'm assuming if we're purling them, we're going to need to pick them up backwards. Which means I think I'm going to turn this around. I could be stepping out of bounds on this, but I'm going to turn around and I'm going to pick them up knitwise, or actually even with a crochet hook, and put them on my needle here. And I think I'll pop a marker. I have markers here and there, so I'm going to put a marker here, and I'm going to pick up, I'm just going to wrap this like if I was knitting. Oops. Because this is the right side, so I want it to look like on the right side it's been knit. Okay, here's one. So that is, I need to spin it around here. This is kind of fussy. It's the first time I've done it. I'm kind of reading this pattern cold and working on it as I do. There's 2. Now I see here that that I forgot to slip on this one. So I'm going to pick up this one here, but not the one next to it. Oopsie. There's 3. Facing the proper direction. Here's 4. Here's 5. Six. Looks like I didn't slip this one either. 7. And then here's 8. I'm just kind of dipping down in there with my crochet hook and then putting them in correctly oriented on the needle. Okay, so now I have 8 stitches. So because I was supposed to do this on the wrong side purlwise, this is what I'm looking at now. The wrong side purlwise, which is a knitwise on the right side. Slip last picked up stitch onto left hand needle and purl 2 together. So here's my last stitch, slipping it onto my left hand needle and purling these 2 together. Okay, row 2. Knit 8. It's going to, because I'm working on the square, I need to turn it. I'm going to knit 8. This one is, if they're oriented wrong, you can turn them by knitting through the back leg. Like this one is oriented incorrectly. Knit through the back leg and it straightens it out. So that should have been 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes. Turn. Slip 1, purl 6, purl 2 together, and turn. So I'm not quite ready to knit. Well, maybe I will. Slip 1, purlwise. Purl 6. Remember, we're going to slip the needle, the left needle, behind the right needle, wrap, and pull through. 1, 2, oops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Purl 2 together. And what this purling 2 together is going to do is it's going to finish off this square while attaching it to the left-hand side of this triangle. So we can just put the needle through both of these stitches, left-hand needle to the back, wrap and pull through both of them, and that's our purl 2 together. Okay, row 4 through 15, repeat the last 2 rows 6 more times. So row 2, knit 8 and turn. So each time on the right side, you're going to knit 8 and you're going to turn. Or in this case, knit 8 and then knit backwards, slipping 1, purling 6, and purling 2 together. So here's my 8 stitches. Slip 1, again knitting backwards. I think knitting backwards is easier if you wrap. So left needle in, wrap, pull through, left needle in. So a purl, when you're doing a purl on the wrong side, when you're doing it as a knit on the right side, is curious. You can also turn your work and follow the directions by slipping 1, purling 6, and then purl 2 together. Might as well learn a new little skill while we're at it though, huh? Okay, there's my purl 2 together. And purling 2 together also finishes this triangle very nice perpendicularly into my row, my knit row on the right hand side of this square. Okay, we'll knit 8. And I think what I'll do now is turn off the video and complete these till I get to the end and then pop back on to show you how to finish this and how to transition to the next square.